What's up, y'all? Jonny here. Today I wanted to talk about Pragmata again. I finally completed the main story. I got the default ending, and man, does this game not disappoint? This game look he fucking slaps, bro. I am so addicted to the gameplay. I'm so addicted to the story. It's so good. Um, the ending really had me. The ending really had me in tears. You know, it was really hit home. There's other endings. Right now I'm a New Game Plus, working on trying to get the true ending. From what I've seen and heard, the true ending you have to do 2 playthroughs, so New Game Plus. So I'm working on that right now. Um, there's so much other things you unlock at the end of this game, and it's so much fun. You get a new difficulty. They give you these training missions you can do as well, and you can collect more. And you can collect more training missions as you progress through the story. And I low-key did them all at the end and just got a bunch of materials from them because they give you hella materials. But overall, playing this game has been super fun. I've been so addicted these past couple days. It took me like 3 days to beat the game. Not exactly 100%. There are things that I've missed. I'm watching my friend play right now because we share the game on Steam, and he's finding some things that I missed. And believe it or not, for those of you who have played this game and that know the method, you know, I ended up beating the game with just 3 heals because I just didn't come across any. I wasn't too open-minded, you know. In a way, I kind of speedran it, and then I kind of didn't. I did explore a good amount as well. I got a lot of stuff, but I just low-key did run past some important stuff like heals and stuff. So, but now in my New Game Plus playthrough, I did all the cabin coins and I did most of the training modules. And now I'm rocking like 5 heals, 6 heals, somewhere around there, like damn near 2,000 health. I got a bunch of weapons and stuff upgraded. So yeah, honestly, the endgame experience is really fun. The combat in this game really mesmerizes me. It gets my ADHD flaring up. I just love it so much. And I know Pragmata's in a lot of shit right now because there's a lot of people who look at this game and they think of the worst. A lot of degenerates. They can't just enjoy a game, and especially during a time where not a lot of games are really getting released. Of course, Capcom is releasing banger after banger. They did Monster Hunter Wilds a little while back, RE9 recently. Now we got Pragmata. Wow. Generational run for Capcom. Let's give it up for them. Knowing Capcom, according to my friend, they like to do DLCs and add extra content and stuff. So I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping they add more stuff to this game. Maybe a DLC of some sort. Or maybe a sequel. You never know. Some of the other endings kind of pointing out to a possible sequel, you know, but I'm not going to get into the meat and potatoes of that. The boss fights in this game are so fucking phenomenal. Like, look at this shit. Holy fucking crap. Absolute laser beam just everywhere. It's awesome. It's just so cool. Like, cinema. Straight, absolute cinema. Pure cinema. It's awesome. The hacking in this game is super addicting. I think I've mentioned that in my last video. But yeah, you can get all kinds of debuffs and stuff for your hacking that affect the enemy. As you can see, the red bar under the boss's health bar is the overheat bar. I'm kind of running, or I don't think at this time I was running it because I haven't unlocked it, but I'm running a full overheat build where I just overheat the enemies, bosses, normal enemies, anyone, and just it allows you to hit critical on them, as you can see right here. He overheated, boom, I'm in there, 3,500 damage. I could stack heat way better now. My only source of stacking heat was this gun that I had here. This gun is just is a beast, and it stacks it pretty quick, to be honest. If you just well, this is a boss, so you can see the bars going up pretty slow. But yeah, and when you get everything else for the heat, like the hacking nodes for heat and all the hacking node, there's 2 different hacking nodes for heat. So once you get it all, and then the gun as well, stack it all and spam hacks, and you can overheat pretty quick. It's a pretty good build in my opinion. I'm going full heat. My next build, I'm probably gonna run something different. I've seen there's a lot of weapons you can get. I have damn near every hacking node now unlocked. I have damn near every weapon unlocked now. I need 2 more weapons, but if you play the game, you'll see what they are for yourself eventually. But I know most of the weapons are really unique and fun to use. Like, they got this stasis net you can use. It's basically I don't know if y'all ever seen the stasis rifle from Subnautica. You shoot it and it holds the enemy in place. That's literally, I have it equipped here in the green bar, but I don't really use it right here. But it is very good. There's also a gun that shoots a decoy, basically fucking mimic tier from Elden Ring. You can shoot a decoy and they'll get distracted for like a good minute. All the weapons are upgradable, so decoy gun, if you were to upgrade it, it'll last longer. Or a stasis net, it'll probably last longer. Shotguns or the heat guns, you get more stagger, more damage. Nodes are upgradable. Everything is pretty much upgradable. You just gotta have the money and the materials. But man, is it awesome. Everything together just really blends well. The last couple bosses in this game too, I must say, phenomenal. Absolute cinema. I had so much fun at the end game, and especially since it was a little tougher on me. You know, I ended up missing a lot of things that could have helped me out in the long run, which kind of sucks, because you know, I'm just thinking the game could have been way easier. But I like a challenge. Challenge is fun, you know. I know when I told my homie, I was like, dude, I beat that shit with just 3 heals, and he was like, bro, you're you're crazy for that, bro. Bro's like, in the beginning of the game, he already has 4, and I'm like, dang, I just was not paying attention, you know, or like I said, I was kind of just brushing through the story and not really exploring too much. I did explore quite a bit, but just not the important stuff, clearly. But yeah, this game has really hit home for me. This is probably going to be my game of the year. I'm not too sure if it'll win game of the year because of all the controversy around it, but and all the people. There's a lot of people who feel a certain way about this game. But I'm hoping, you know, and I'm really hoping it gets the recognition it deserves, because it's a really good game and best game I played in a while, honestly. Last game I played this seriously, that I got this addicted to, at least like solo story game wise, is Lies of P. I love Lies of P. Lies of P is so fun. I probably have like a dozen hours in Lies of P, but yeah, that was the last game that I played like super seriously. I'm usually a co-op guy. I like to play co-op games with my friends or with people online. So I don't really play solo games too much, but damn, this game hit home, because I do gotta say, I've mentioned in my past videos, but I am a father, and protecting Diana in this game really hit home for me. It reminded me of my own daughter. My daughter is adorable, and she's growing. And this is how me and my daughter finna be rolling once she's bigger. Once she's as big as Diana. Anyone wants to smoke, we're pulling up with the guns, we're pulling up with the hacks. It's over. But I've been telling some of my coworkers about this game. I do know that before the 23rd of April, this skin that I'm wearing here, it's like a Gundam, like samurai type Japanese skin. And Diana gets a Kunoichi skin with it as well. I do know that before April 23rd, you could get this skin if you bought the game, but I know as of me making this video, it's past that. I think it's like 27th. But Yeah, congrats to anyone who was able to get the skin. It's an exclusive, so good for you. But if you weren't able to get it, it's still fine. You get so many really good skins just playing the game. I only have like 3 skins after beating the game, including the Neo one. But the skins you get along the way are pretty good though. Like the skin in particular you get for beating the game is also really good. You get some skins for doing challenges and all that. Not bad, honestly. But this boss here was definitely one of the coolest. When you get to like the second half of this game, they do this thing where it's like, how do I explain it? They're like corrupted in a way, so it makes the second half of the game harder. Like every other Souls, like like there's you got your first half of the game and the second half, something happens to all the enemies and they're all harder. They're all more beefed up. They hit harder. In this game, they get like corrupted by the Luna filament, and you have to take it off of them and then hack them before you can do damage. Because in this, I've already said, but just a reminder, you have to hack the enemies to be able to do any type of damage in the first place. So in the second half of the game, you have to like activate this ability that I'm doing here. Boom, and it takes out the filament, and then you hack the enemy so you could do the damage. And it's just like a number of steps before you can actually attack an enemy. I mean, there's not a whole lot of these guys, but I will say like 2 of the bosses, and there's some mini elites that have it. But it's not really that bad, especially if you're playing for like a minute and you already got through most of the game. You're used to it. It's not that bad. I thought it was a pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good change. It did make things harder because it was kind of a breeze. At least for the first half, it was kind of a breeze. It did. The skill ceiling did pick up a bit. The second half of the game, it was they were starting to spawn a lot more enemies. Mainly diverse enemies. So you'll have like 2 gunner robots in the air shooting at you, and then you'll have these spider robots who do like Beyblade, who are like literally pushing you, and they got this big humanoid robot. It's like a big person, which is diabolical. Like they'll drop all those different robots on you at once. There's a robot that shoots missiles at you, like homing missiles, and they're all just like elites and normal enemies, mobs, but there's like these gauntlets that they do, and they drop like one of each enemy on you, and it kind of sucks because then you're dealing with more than one thing. Like you got to look out for projectiles, and you got to look out for blades like this, just random slashes coming at you. Well, the normal enemies don't really do that. This is the only boss that really does like a slash attack like that. But when they have that diverse amount of enemies coming at you, it's a lot to look out for, and it really does raise the skill ceiling just a little bit. Or it's kind of like it tests you, which is why they do that more often the more later you get into the game, because you should know by now. You should know this. You should be at least decent by the time you get past halfway. But this game is just so great, and I cannot emphasize how much fun I've had during my time playing this game. It's so unique, and the whole story with Diana and Hugh is just super wholesome. And I think pretty sure they're trying to target men without kids to make them want to have kids, of course. And seeing as this is a Japanese game, they're probably really trying to set that demographic, like, hey, or try to inspire maybe some Japanese people to have kids, because their birth rates are low. And yeah, including people in America as well, because there's some people who are terminally online, And I feel like this game really shows the relationship of a father and child really well. I think it really does portray how important it is to have human relationships, especially as a parent. Um, because birth rates in general, not even just Japan, just in general, like this generation definitely is on the lower spectrum when it comes to having kids. It's not as often as past generations, and this game is just great for that. You know, it really does show. It does bring out that parental or maternal instinct to protect or to, you know, maybe have a kid of your own. Those this one, I don't know who she is. Someone on the internet did mention that guys don't have the same maternal instinct as women do when it comes to kids, and that's just completely wrong. We see Diana, or we even playing as Kratos from God of War. We see our kid. You want to protect them. You want to make sure you do good by them. You know, and this game is no different. And I did make a video a little while back about being a gamer dad in 2026 and how important it is, or not exactly important, but how good it is, honestly. You know, like it's not bad. It's very human. You know, ever since I had my daughter, I've never felt more human. Before I was honestly like a robot, like like these guys here. I would just do the same thing every day, go to work, come back home, consume brain rot, consume fucking social media, and rinse and repeat. You know, eat, of course. Probably not the best of foods. I still don't really eat the best of foods, honestly, but I'm working on it. Ever since I've had my daughter, she has pushed me. She's pushed me to make better decisions, to do right. You know, to do right by her. And playing this game honestly just enhanced those feelings. It enhanced my maternal feelings to protect my daughter as much as I can to do right by her, as I would any kid of mine, or honestly just any kid in general. You know, if I were to see a kid in distress, like if I were to see a kid who's lost, you know, say, hey, do you need help, man? I'll help you out, you know, or just that kindness, you know. I feel like kids really bring out the kindness in us, and I feel like this game just does a great job at really reaching the hearts of those who are terminally online, those who are disconnected from reality, and those who just don't have good social skills or social experience. Um, I feel like the drive to want to have a child will hopefully push people out there more to meet more people, to try to get to know maybe their acquaintances around them, maybe try to reach out, you know, hey, what are you doing, or do you want to hang out maybe one of these days? You know, don't be afraid to hit up that girl. Don't be afraid to talk to that one cute friend that you had for like the longest time. You know, come out of your comfort zone. To be honest, that's basically what I'm getting at. And that feeling does help. You know, having the feeling of wanting a kid, it does help push you out of your comfort zone. And I did also explain in one of my past videos that a lot of my friends see as having a kid as like it's the end of your life, you know, or some people would be scared. You know, I've had some friends come to me and they say, hey, I think my girl might be pregnant, and they're freaking out, you know, or they're like, oh, I'm end up like you, bro. Like, okay, I'm a little offended, but um ending up like me in the end of the world, man. You know, I don't have as much time to hang out with my friends as much anymore. It's rare. Or recently, I haven't even been able to play with my friends too much because I've been working a lot. But anyways, we're coming to the end of this video now. If you haven't played Pragmata, or you've been thinking about playing it, do it. It's honestly a great experience, and I think you'll love the story just as much as I did. Have a good one. Cheers.